Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this live stream. I hope everyone is really doing well. I shooted Bitcoin here actually yesterday. I mean, this was our perfect limit. I mean, it's like a golden pocket zone, and the 702 Fibonacci levels 19,646.5 to 19,800 something. But I book profits. I book profits are around 19,510. Because when I was sleeping, it just went down here for like hitting 1.2 hour, and I missed my take profits. And I think when I got this bounce, I was like, we might just probably see one more push up. But when we just rejected, what I feel is there is a very interesting, A, B, or maybe like a W, X, A, B, and C kind of formation. It's interesting bull flag formation for Bitcoin over here. I mean, this is a very interesting setup in my opinion. I am looking to long Bitcoin somewhere around 19,150 to 19,075 levels. It can even probably go to 19,000 bucks, but that these is a very nice and very important levels for me. I have one more push up like here, and then probably I would just wanted to probably do something like this for just have a double test of this channel. If this channel is literally true, like a three test on the resistance, two test on the support, and bounce from these levels. The bounce what I'm expecting now, the counts, the LTF counts. Yesterday when I mentioned that we most likely be doing 1 2 3 4 5. Yesterday I gave the long as well over here, 18,800, but just missed my longs. Guys, just give me a moment. I'm just getting a very urgent call. Okay, fine. I got a missed call so early. I'm just worried. So, but I missed my long opportunities by few dollars, guys. Few dollars. It literally went to 18,853, and we were having orders at 18,800. My take profit targets, if you know. Okay, God. Just give me a moment, guys. I'm getting a call. Actually, I'm coming back. Sorry, guys. I got a call actually. That was an urgent call actually. I had to take it. So yeah, yeah. So where I was. So where were we actually? So yeah, I was on the Bitcoin, guys, and what we were discussing here was I expect Bitcoin to probably go around these levels. Yesterday, I missed my scalp for like 4.5% move. I think that was a very easy scalp actually, if I have to tell you. And I personally like this scalp honestly, but I missed it actually. When I miss it, I don't rush it actually. I just let it play actually. This is how I trade. So now I'm looking for this kind of a move for Bitcoin over here, and I'm expecting these levels to hold and give us a very nice reaction. If you want to look at from the perspective of the levels we have here, you have a daily VWAP and also a very strong levels a POC where that we have around 19,087 to 19,073 levels. The previous the value area low is around 18,897. Clearly, I think this should be acting as a strong level of support, and hence that's the reason my stop loss would be anything under 18,900. So 18,900 would be my stop loss. So basically, I'm expecting 18,905 because that's like 1.38 fifths. Always acts as a support. Also, you have H1 OB. This is the M15 chart, but you also have H1 OB over here. You have an H1 OB, so this should ideally act as a demand zone. Now that can be a local demand or whatever. So now what are the counts that we have here for Bitcoin, guys. So basically, I have two potential accounts for BTC at these levels. Now, the first count that I have is this move is A, B, and C, and this is whole up was like a some sorts of a wave too. So basically, this count on the H1, if you just get here, this was a very sharp. So if you look at the H1, what you're gonna get it is something like this is what we can expect from uh, you know the Bitcoin. So the move here was the five waves on the downside. So this was our five waves over here. So this was our five waves moves, and then you got like a five wave. So that doesn't add anything because that cannot be A, B, and C of something. But more or less what is happening, this can be as well, I'm not denying, but let's say even if this is B, so we need to have waves, we need to have C waves. So for C, you have five waves, so that is like A, B, C. So that's like your wave one. A, B, and C, that's like a W. That's like this is not like a wave two here, but that's some sort of I would say a big W. A, B, C over here is X. A, B, and C towards 21,000 bucks would be most likely our Y wave for Bitcoin, and that would be our wave two over here. So that's how the bullish count plays. That's our wave two. Then probably dump like here for the lows, accumulate there, one more wave down like here, chop, and then move up. So basically, how the bullish count on the Bitcoin looks like a WXY. The bearish count on the Bitcoin looks like, if I have to tell you, is that this move already is like a three waves A, B, and C. So you already got like A and a triangle B and C. So that's like ABC, clean ABC. Again, this move is ABC. So again, this move is A, B, C, and this was our connector, which was irregular expanded flat. So practically this can be, A, or maybe like a W, can be X, and can be Y. So practically it also tells us that, this was our wave one, this was our wave two, wave one of something, two of something, three, five, we sweep the lows, pump back up, dump. Practically this is how the equation, the bear chart would form, that we don't get any push above the levels of 20k levels. The invalidation level of this count is any sweep above the 20,045 or 20,054 honestly. So any sweep above these levels would invalidate this whole bearish count that we have. So this is the bearish count. The bullish count I already mentioned. One more sweep down, hold these levels and pump up. So that is our bullish count, and then probably look for more downside. That is our bullish count that we have. This is our bearish count, and this perfectly fits as well, actually. Honestly, if I have to tell you, both the counts are fitting very, very perfectly, So it's like we play the levels for now. Let's go levels on levels, play the levels. That's what I would say. For now, these are the levels which we should be keeping in mind where I'm looking for longs. The stop loss is mandatory. It's a mandatory stop loss. Of course, your risk should be managed. Going to the Ethereum, unfortunately, or I would say fortunately, we did not get our A, B, three, or C kind of a move. It clearly did 5 waves: one, two, three, four, and five. So this is like a 5 waves on the Ethereum, and or let's say even if this is not a 5 waves and this is like just wave A over here, it's doing something like this for the wave B, and breaking. Most likely, this is how I see Ethereum should be retesting these levels of 1380. So basically, because we never took this highs, this previous week highs on the Ethereum, might do something like this on the Ethereum, taking the highs and then probably going the lows. So I think Ethereum, I'm looking for longs around 1309 to 1294, a very interesting levels for ETH. Once we lose these levels of weekly opens of 1294, then I think it would be a very dead game for ETH. It's gonna dump like this, taking all the liquidity here and here. So, but for now, my bullish count is this. The bearish count is, as along with the Bitcoin, this was the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It goes like this to 1182 bump, and again it goes down to the channel support around 1130 or maybe 11120. So that is my bearish count for ETH. So I have bullish and bearish count both. We'll see how the levels gonna hold, and then probably we're gonna take any new trades. Now let's moving on to the DeFi. I mentioned, 2 days back when DeFi was pumping, I mentioned that on 27, that look at this resistance. We have golden pocket zone around 2839. This is where the circle is marked. This is where I expect a big rejection. But what happened is rejected literally. We did not even sweep the highs. We rejected before. So I think, and also I would not say that it's forming like a bear flag kind of a thing. But yeah, you need to keep in mind that this might be the bear flag. But considering the fact that this can be A, B, C, W, another A, B, C, X, A, B, C, Y. This is how the choppy move can be. And then probably look for a downside move. So forming a very interesting flag for like, A, B, and C, or maybe even 5 waves move. So this looks to me a very, very nice, DeFi, guys. So right now, what are the levels I'm looking for longs in the DeFi? I will be looking to long once we get up a sweep of these levels and probably a retest of 2450. That's the levels probably where I will be very much interested in buying or adding longs exposure for the DeFi coins, guys. So this is what the level is we have. Phantom, same plan, nothing has changed. It's just I'm not sure. I mean, what this move is. It's like another accumulation or what, but the move is getting very, very tight. We're going to have a big, big, big breakout or a breakdown. It's either going to have a big green dildo over here, or it's just going to have a big fat dump, whatever. But I can't say. I hope we get a pump, because look at the volatility oscillator. It's just getting tighter and tighter and tighter. So even the RSI on the H4 is like looking bullish to me, because you have a very fair bullish divergence so far on the lower term time frame, as you can see. I will not say exact bullish divergence, was exaggerated bullish divergence. You can see there is no hidden divergence as well. But if you look at the daily speaks itself. Look at the volatility oscillator. The big move on the what do you say, FTM is about to happen. The big move can be anything, because look at the volatility oscillator. It's just like it's compressed like hell. I mean, look at the compression zone. Like since like 15th of August, it's been compressed like almost like 1.5 month. Even the normalized MACD is now moving in the upward direction, which is a good sign. Whenever we have an upward direction, we get a big move on the upside. Normally, this is how it should play. Look at here as well. Look at here as well. You always get an upside move so basically that's where you get a big move on the upside. Normally we should get an upside move, but as I say, play wisely with the stops in place for FTM as well. I'm just having spot bags for FTM. I'm not having any sort of a what do you say, I don't have any leverage position so far, because I'm just very comfortable with the spot, just sitting. I'm just watching it how it plays out. But looking to me on the daily, I do think that there is a very high likely, and what even I'm looking for is we may be looking for a big move on the upside on the FTM. It's just getting compressed, guys. Compression is at another level on FTM on the 4 hours. Look at the daily, everything is so compressed. So, and even the 4 hour RSI is above 50, which is a good sign. So I do think that 0.22 is a very interesting levels for FTM in my opinion. But nevertheless, this is our June lows, and probably just in case the worst case scenario is, even if we do get a move like this on the downside, well, we have a problem. But this can be like a very interesting head and shoulder, and then probably on the upside move. So that's going to be very interesting in my opinion. If you just uh if you are having a long positions on FTM, I would say just manage your risk, guys, because the big move on the FTM is due. The volatility oscillator have literally gone so much, I would say it's compressed like hell. Also, the daily normalized MACD is been triggering back up, which is of course a good sign of a big move coming, potential move coming. And also the daily RSI is looking great at the moment. So let's see what do we get. The big move is coming. I can't for sure say that it's going to be up move, but the move is going to be very volatile. You can expect at least 30 to 40% candle on the FTM, guys. 30 to 40% candle. I'm not kidding. You can expect it is going to be a big liquidation. Either it's going to be a big on move on the upside like this, or it's going to be a dump like this. It's just probably going to, you know, I mean, a big candle. It's just going to probably have 20 to 25% dump, or it's going to have 30 to 35% pump. That's the only two options we can have from these levels. The way normalized MACD looks like, more in my opinion, we should be having a big fat pump for FTM, guys. So stay patient. Let's see how things plays out. 20.36 is my manual stop loss. Anything under these levels, and we are going to get out of this positions. Probably we'll see how are we going to react at 1850. And if we go there and make a deviation, let's say just in case if we do like this, make a deviation, reclaim this, I'm buying again for a long term, very long term, like, and just gonna let it ride 2024 then. So this is like an FTM. Similarly, guys, USD dominance is again, I have to tell you that USD dominance still no sign of a breakdown. 7.39 is our support. We need to break down till we don't flip this as a resistance. It's bullish, and you can expect a pump up like there. Golden pocket zone, that's our B wave. I'm damn sure this like A, B, and probably this like move on the upside. So this to me clearly looks to me like a B wave of something. So after this move, you will definitely get a big downside move towards 5.24%. So you don't want to miss, just because of the small accumulation and choppiness. You don't want to miss this whole big dump that's going to happen the USD dominance. You don't want to miss that move. So that's like that's the reason I'm just holding my spot bags for Bitcoin, which I do think that it's gonna pay very nicely, and I'm just gonna keep on adding. Whatever the dips I get, I'm gonna buy a Bitcoin probably. Why? Because the second reason is Bitcoin dominance is also having a bullish pennant over here. As you can see, the clear bullish pennant. We are coming to an apex zone for Bitcoin dominance. Either it's gonna be something like this, a fake breakdown and then pump like this. We have seen many times it has done, or it's just gonna have a breakout like here, retest and go. So it's equivalent amount of pump like here. The next level is here, the 44.18%, literally going to smash everything if it literally does something like this. So I do think that if the Bitcoin dominance bullish pennant has to play out, then this has to be like a break up and hook and go, which also means that short Ethereum and long Bitcoin. So when the time is correct, you short ETH. When the time is correct, you long Bitcoin. I think this is how you should play. I think I've also mentioned in my corner in Walsh Wealth Group, the time has come probably that short the Ethereum is gonna make more money, long on Bitcoin is gonna pay you very nice. Unless we just have a fake breakdown like this and go up, that's a different story. But this is how I see for now. Dollar index, again, pretty much looking great for rejection. But what I see is I'm expecting one more push up towards 115.2 to 115.5, clearly giving like a 5 waves move, 1, 2, 3, ABC, 4 and 5. So that's how I would like to see. And then probably it can go like this, because after that I'm expecting the dollar index to probably dump to the levels of 103. That's our trend line, that's our bigger trend line over here. So that's something you expect for dollar index. SP 500, guys, as mentioned, we got our sweep. This pattern is 100% complete now. So now the pattern is complete. We got our both the sweep. I mentioned few days back over the live as well, this is where I will be having our what do you say, calls. And I have got nice calls over here at 1236 fib, 3609. And I'm not sure, I mean, it can do something like this as well, but I'm just going to probably add the calls that say that I'm building a position. My best case scenario is we go here. Forms are very interesting. You know Something like this, and a very interesting bull flag. Not exactly a bull flag kind of a thing, but I would say very nice bullish divergence breakout, and then probably go for a move like this towards 3,900 bucks. But nevertheless, also remember this is a very important levels for us for 3,717. You flip this level as a support, and we can probably go straight away without any sort of retracement. So I'm just gonna let it ride. Similarly, gold, guys, got a very nice move over here from 1614 overnight. Yesterday also I mentioned when we were here, I was expecting a small pullback before going up like this, but nevertheless, it just went. Most likely what I'm seeing is we should be getting till we are inside this trend line. I would want to see gold doing something like this. That should be our 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and forming a very nice bull flag and break up like this. That would be very interesting and idealistic scenario for gold, actually, in my opinion. But let's see if we do flip these levels as a support, something like this. We get it, something like this. I'm a buyer of gold over here again, and gonna let it ride towards 1750 to 1760 bucks. Okay, guys. So yeah, that's what I have for gold as well. We discussed Ethereum, we discussed Bitcoin. Now let's also talk about the total. I've mentioned 2 days back when we were here, I mentioned that I'm expecting this sort of a triangle kind of a structure, a harmonic, and I'm expecting 860 billion to 855 billion to hold. So this can be a B wave actually, and we get one more wave down for C wave. So this move can be A, B, C of something, another A, B, and C of something, like a ABC zigzag, ABC zigzag, and you get ABC like this towards 1 trillion, and then dump a roar. So this is also a very, very high probability that this might play out. So practically, but considering the October is always an upwards move, this might not play out actually. So we'll see how things goes. We will be expecting a bounce like this, and then probably maybe a dump again, and pump like this would be very nice, but we'll see how things goes. Ideally in my opinion, this is how it should go. It should go to 618 Fibonacci levels, because ideally the 618 is the more and more interesting level. So you go to the 618, reject there, 618, and then probably come back down to the 886 fibs, and that would make more and more amount of sense, like here. And once you get the 886, then you probably target the levels of 886 like here. And this is how our big impulsive move on the Bitcoin in the month of October would be, towards $1 trillion retest, and then probably one more wave down like this, go to the levels of 2021, and then probably accumulate and pump. But this is how there is a possibility, two possibilities, as I mentioned, either this or the original plan is this. So basically not the drawing, but one more move down, push up like here, dump, come back down, accumulate and pump. So there are two options for now. On the Bitcoin, oh, it looks like it just want to break up. Come on, just give us a long before going down, going up. I would just want to see a retest of this level so that we can go long and go up like here for 19,971. And this alternative count is A, B, C is our main count. Alternative count is 1, 2, this is 3, A, B, and C 4 and 5. So that is going to be our wave A, B, C. Again, come back down to the levels of 18,800 bucks for the wave B, and go for wave C, something like this. So that should be our alternative count then at that point of time. So guys, that's what I have, and thank you so much for joining. One more chart probably I'm just gonna take it for today is going to be uh, USD TRY. I think you can check it on Binance, but Binance would not give a proper thing. But my plan is still in play. 19.5 is what I'm aiming for. The USD TRY. Once we get over 19.5, and then you can expect a big drop. Now, how the drop is gonna happen is something I don't know, but yes, that is my plan overall. But however, once we start flipping 19.5, you can then expect it to just pump, to the levels of 1618 and later 2414. Where is 2414? These are the two levels you should keep in mind. You flip 19.5, and then it should go very hard towards $23 first, and flip 19.5, go up like here, come back down to the levels of retest, and push up like here. So that's how our big bull run of 1, 2, and this is the wave 3, 4, and 5 should play out, the big bull run. Currently, the count that I'm having for now is A, B, and C irregular expanded flat. Come back down to 13.7 and then have a big pump like here. This is how I'm looking for right now. But both the counts are valid. The minimum target is 19.466, 19.5. Anything above 19.5, it's going to pump towards 23.3, which means you need to understand that that is going to be a bull run. So you sell at 23.3, buy at 19.5, again sell it at 29, go home. And then something is going to change, that we're going to probably go and test these levels and probably come back down to even $16, $17 and accumulate. That's what I have for TRY, guys. Shit. I hope we rechecked over here. I just badly need this long actually at 19,000. I don't want to miss it, honestly. So guys, thank you so much. If you would like to support, do trade on Bybit, and the link is mentioned in my Twitter profile as well as in the description. So do trade it on the Bybit, deposit and trade, and come and join Walsh Wealth if you are not in yet. Thank you so much for your support. Have a nice day. Bye bye.